Hello. Oh, 1 incher. What a start, Nova. Damn. That's a that's an L if I've never seen one. Hate to see it. Oh my god, is this gonna be a thing today? Am I the drama? New record in the worst way. 4 is also low-key not. It's gonna be, apparently it is Thursday. I mean, it's Thursday, but like we have to come up with it being a thing. God, that is upsetting as hell. That's funny though. 63% down bad though. Also, happy second unbirthday, Icky. And good job on the first. Damn. 63%. What? Hold on. Is this just broken? I don't think it is, but both of you doing 63 is crazy. Yeah, I know. Salted Princess is probably like, what the hell, guys? Oh my. 55. Okay, so not as down bad, but it's cool. Oh, look, Zach's live. I have Zach tabbed right now because I really need to watch him play this one game. I don't know if anybody's seen it. It's called Death Trips. I need him to play it. Like, I need oxygen. I need it to happen so badly. So we're hoping for that. Well, he said that it's going to happen today. So I'm sure that he said he was going to ping me. So we'll see. Today's my Friday. Hell yeah. Today was a very long day for me. For me and Matthew. Matthew locked his keys in his car and we had to like crawl under the car with like a really long screwdriver and push open his trunk latch to get it to open, and then he had to crawl through it. It was a whole time. It was a nightmare. It's fine. But I'm so excited that tomorrow's Friday. Oh my god. Tomorrow's Friday, and then on Monday or sometime next week, I have an interview for a full-time position because I had an interview last week for a full-time position, and I kind of assumed that they were going to give it to somebody with more experience. And I was right, and she fully deserves it. I'm super happy about it. I'm super happy for her. But that means that her position opens up, and I'm part-time right now. So I'm going to try and jump into her full-time position. But at this point, they've kind of been telling me that I don't actually, like, I have to interview as a formality, but I have this job, you know. They were saying, we need to come up with new interview questions because it's the same exact interview questions. And it's a whole thing. All right. I'm going to tell Zach, come yell in my chat before you play Death Trips. Thank you. Love you. Because I want to see it so bad. I'll cast his stream for all I care. I want to see it so bad. But yeah, today was pretty stressful. I got in a fight with a bigot on Facebook, so that was a fun time. I ended up deleting him because I realized he wasn't worth my energy. But he just made a fucky post, and I was telling him, hey, this post is fucky, and you may not realize it. He said, why are you attacking me? Well, I'm attacking you. I don't think so, Icky. His name is Alec, and I don't think that you know him. I went to high school with him. But he made a post where he was basically just saying just some dumb things. Oh, was it? Oh, maybe. But he made a post about immigrants that I was, as a second generation immigrant, I was like, maybe let's not do this. And then he got upset because I told him that he was being bigoted. That is actually an actor. That's why that sounded familiar. I was like, I don't think that that's his name. But yeah, it was a whole thing. And it was so goofy. Okay, Pentatonic's Christmas music, hold please. But okay, Spurs Fallout music song. Am I going to play the Weaver game? I am going to play Dragon Age because I have to finish the keep. But the Weaver game is so good and it's absolutely on my roster.
Hi, friends.
Hi, friends. Hi, Fillmore. Happy Thursday. But yeah, we're going to do, because I have to get back into Dragon Age because I skipped it on Saturday. Okay, air purifier. My air purifier is yelling at me, apparently. But yeah, I'm super into it too. That's Zach. Hey, I have him on my other screen. I told you that though. But if at any point he starts playing Death Trips, I'm absolutely putting him over there. So, but I am super into it too. So I am happy to play that game again on stream, 100%. But no worries, Fillmore, because it is one of those days. I had a headache starting at like 11 o'clock this morning, so you're totally fine. I have also been quite tired and had a headache, so we're probably gonna have a short one today. We may do a little more than just that, but what was my game audio at? -10. Yeah, because I have it low for that. I'm gonna try to stay awake as long as I can. This round of chemo has been exhausting. You're absolutely fine. Totally fair. But yeah. Without further ado, we will go ahead and do Dragon Age. Ooh, vanilla cake. Vanilla's a good cake. Happy 5th on birthday. But yeah, I think that we're just gonna do this DLC. The internet says it takes 40 minutes, so it'll take me at least 60. I'm sure. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case now, but I just haven't been playing as much as I should. So 4 inches. Oh my god. You and I, you want to hear something pathetic? You and I are tied for the highest. You and I are tied for the highest at 4. Nova got 1 and Icky got 2, right? And they both got 63. So we shouldn't be tied at 1. Like, what the fuck is happening right now? But yeah, I am definitely going to play South of Midnight, probably on my Tuesday streams, or I might start doing Tuesday Dragon Age, Thursday South of Midnight, or another game to break it up a little bit. Did I say Thursday? Yeah, and then Saturday. Back to Dragon Age. I don't know. To be determined. But I feel like we haven't played Dragon Age in a hot minute. Because I think we played it on, what, Thursday? No. We did not stream on Thursday. We played it on... Did we play it on Tuesday? We might have played it on Tuesday. What do we have going on? Deliver Delirium to the Circle of Magi. I thought I did that. South of Midnight looks really cool so far. I've got to clear up some space on my Xbox to download it, but it's next on my list. Highly recommend. It's kind of hard, but it's good. It's really good. Big fan. All right. We could go to the Circle of Magi, but it's fine. We won't worry about it. I don't know who to take.
Yes.
We'll take him. Well, okay, those two are kind of a given. South of Midnight. Oh yeah, I already read that.
Yes.
Duh. Me just blanking out. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So we are going to go to Soldier's Peak and we're going to do the thing. We have to. It's Warden time. That's what I'm saying, Dimension. Hi, Dimension.
Hi, friends.
Hi, friends. How are you? How's your Thursday? Oh.
Here we are. Soldier's Peak.
Okay.
Maker's breath. Look at the size of her.
Damn.
What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels.
She's impressive, that's for certain.
It's just teeming with history. Can't you feel it? So, I'll follow you about, from a distance. This place has the stench of death.
Ugh.
I expect there's trouble up ahead.
I mean, we're not really surprised.
Looks like it's seen better days. Better centuries, more like.
Oof. Are we having really low volume or are we good? I don't know. It's feeling a little low, but that's because I had to change it for South of Midnight. But I think, I don't know, I have a cap on it anyway, so, but I can't really do a good comparison because it's so high the volume is in general. Okay. Hello. I'm trying to get my life together over here. Let's dismiss the, hi, I don't want this to be so crazy. There we go. We're okay right now? Yeah, I literally asked that question and then I stopped listening to background music. I think it should be good. If that changes, let me know. But I think we're okay right now. We had to turn it up for South of Midnight.
Fall back already!
But this is loud as shit.
Taking the pick will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
I'm gonna pop off for an online board game night, but I will hop back on when you're done with the DLC. Icky, I appreciate you coming by at all. Thank you. Have fun with your board game night. That sounds real fun. We'll see what we do after this if we stay on, but if not, I'll raid out to somebody super fun, so it's fine. Headpool, hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Hold on, Headpool. Your father-in-law is moving out? What? What? That's so exciting. Like, I know that like doesn't make sense to a lot of people, but I know I am familiar with this saga. Hell yeah. That's so exciting. It's on a really cool website / platform. I'll tell you about it later. Absolutely. Please do. Either here or somewhere else. Bye. Have fun. He's moving down the street. Okay, listen, you know, like that shit. We'll take it, right? Damn. That's exciting. Yay. That's so cool. That's like, God, that's been like years in the making, it feels like. My son will get his own room. Oh. That's so cute. I assume that your daughter has her own room, right? Your son just it doesn't. Yeah, are they sharing a room? I don't know. Either way, that's so exciting. Yeah, okay, she has her own room. Fair. Valid. What are we doing? Oh, I got spoiled by the lore and repeatable conversations, and now I don't remember shit. It's fine. It was like a waking dream.
How's that possible?
That's so good, though.
This place truly is haunted.
The veil is thin here. Oh, thinly veiled. Is that where this comes from? Just use your dialogue history. Is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing. I would love to. I would love to. I can't use anything from this screen. I can't use anything anyway. This world is full of mysteries, me.
Yes, Warden.
Oh, it's in your journal? Brilliant. Shit, I don't know anything. Dialogue. Conversation history. Brilliant. I feel like I haven't seen like half of these. Good lord. Oh, this part I didn't see. Taking the peak will not be easy. I gave the Wardens one chance to die without it. So it's, yeah. So the peak has months of supplies. So it belongs to, wah! Ad break time. I have fully forgotten how to play this game. Fully. So insanely forgotten. It's crazy. Holy shit, I've forgotten how to play this. It's been a week and a half. But I've been playing a lot of different games, so that actually kind of makes sense. I have been playing South of Midnight, which uses dodging, which is hard, but also, I don't know, it's wildly different from this game because there is no blocking in this game. That's definitely a different style. But not only that, but any other game I've been playing hasn't really had combat. Blah, 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 blah. That's why I always put a degree of separation if I'm playing 2 games, one on keyboard, one on controller. And see, I was kind of doing that with Avowed, because when I was playing Avowed in my spare time, because I had 2 saves, I was playing it on controller. And I get that separation when I'm playing games off stream, where one of them... Am I going the wrong way? Or are they just going to follow me forever? Kind of feels like they're just going to follow me forever. But I play my hobby games on console, and I play my stream games on PC. But right now, I'm running into the issue where I'm playing too many different kinds of games on PC, so it's sort of a learning curve every time. Yeah, it feels like there's a shit ton of enemies, but they'll eventually stop. But yeah, right now, the other games that I'm playing besides this, we have South of Midnight, we have Alex Pay Attention to Things. We have South of Midnight, and then Spiritfarer I've been playing. I've been kind of playing the DLC for Fallout 4 when I have time, but not a super lot. And then Split Fiction I've been playing with Matthew, which is so fun. But I'm playing all these games that are way outside of my typical difficulty level right now. And it's a lot. I would like a take all button. That would be brilliant. Okay, so let's look at the map and see where we're going. Avernus's Tower, 2nd floor, keep entrance. And then back there is just some bullshit, right? I forgot that tab was a thing. But yeah, South of Midnight's been harder than I expected. And, ooh, Codex. And Split Fiction was also harder than I expected. So we're just challenging ourselves a lot, apparently. But different platforms. I am really excited for South of Midnight, though. So we can go... Do we need to go anywhere else? No, probably not. All right, let's do the keep. I've heard between 20 and 40 minutes for this.
My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're wardens.
Did you play the Outer Worlds yet? I did not.
I won't lie to you. The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging. But we are wardens!
Really fun game. It is also on my list. I think it might be downloaded.
Die when they taste our blades. So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No!
Apparently not.
I, for one, will never give up. I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard.
Damn.
In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant and would rather die than submit to tyranny.
All right.
So brave, even when starving. And my great-great-grandmother stood with them.
The new Overwatch gameplay trailer yesterday. I wish that I liked Overwatch. Zach's currently playing Overwatch. I really wish that I liked Overwatch. But I just have so much trouble getting into it. No, I don't. I watched the South of Midnight trailer the other night and the art style is so cool. For real, though. And I've really liked it playing it. It's been a lot of fun. But I don't know. It's really exciting. Neuropathy go away. Oh my god, one of my friends posted that she's been having alcoholic neuropathy lately. That's crazy. All of the people that we all drank with in our 20s are now facing the consequences of drinking in our 20s and well into our 30s, and it's wild to see. Because we all knew it was going to happen, but we were just hoping that it wouldn't. You don't wish that? No one wishes that? Oh, Outer Worlds too. Okay, there you go. I was gonna say, I can't with Overwatch, please. Please. She does... Zella does look like the child of Wynn and Zevran. That's very true. I text like mom voice texts. Oh my god. It's fine. It happens. But we're getting to the age now where all of our friends are dealing with really serious health conditions. And it's scary because that didn't happen when we were in our 20s. We were all just drinking questionable alcohol and then not hydrating and then eating a pizza, going to bed, waking up the next morning, doing it again. So it's scary that everybody is actually having aches and pains and health scares and health actual scaries. It's just a lot. I don't know. I know a few people who get the shakes now. I mean, like, one of our old friends gave himself epilepsy through alcohol use, and he's in denial about it. He had the shakes when he was like 22, though. So I'm low-key glad I cut back when I did. Same. And I really don't drink much anymore because it just gives me anxiety. But it's fine. You know, it happens. Glad I quit when I did. See, everyone tends to say that. I don't know very many people that tell themselves, hey, I'm glad that I'm still drinking, you know? But I don't mind it. It's almost your anniversary. What day is it? Liver cancer is a motherfucker. Colon at least moves slow enough that you can often kill it before it kills you. Yeah. April 13th. Oh, that's in 3 days. Congratulations, Headpool. How many years is it? Let's move this forward the tiniest bit so we don't look like we have weirdly traumatized children. 12? Damn, that's a long time, Headpool. Congratulations. That's exciting. I'm not really counting years because I've had like a couple of drinks here and there, but I just haven't been doing it as much. It just is what it is, you know, for me. For a while I did, but not anymore. King Arland was a tyrant?
Not much is known of King Arland. The War of Succession that followed his death, now that was a piece of work. Lasted nearly a decade, and almost burned Denerim and the palace to the ground. Loads of history was lost, but maybe there's answers to that inside. But I've gabbed enough. Lead on, my friend.
The move out is a present for the anniversary? Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that oh yeah, I did. Okay, let's level people up real quick. She has so much magic, but still probably not enough. What do I need her to have? 30 magic, 33 magic. We could do that. We have so much magic. Oh, it's tomorrow? Hell yeah. The move out's a present for the anniversary, as it should be. There we go. She needs a little more health. And she's got all the healing things. Should we just make her like really cold? An iced healer, Grandma? A glyph of paralysis could be fun. Glyphs could be fun. Maybe we do glyphs? Yeah, we'll do glyphs. Sounds exciting.
Don't worry, I won't be underfoot.
Okay, Levi. Statement of Defiance. This poster reads, on these grounds, virtuous men stood against a tyrant. They stood defiant and stood for freedom, and they died. Assigned by Grey Warden defenders who were besieged by King Arland's forces. Read the names of the fallen. Captain Mello, the Black Ferret, Chair Thrower Lopez, Sir Derek of Orlais, and Jason the Longbow. Alan the Quibbler, Cartography Martyr. That's a cool name, Cartography Martyr. David the Silent, Dustin the Colorblind, Ebinger of the Bovine Brethren, Farrell the Feral, Sir Graham the Untiring, and Jason Sans les Argonauts. Langley the Nefarious, Lucky Lacuna, Mad Dog Smeadows, Matthias the Bloody, McGurk the Vile Priest, Melissa the Magical Malefactor, the Stretched, and Packrat Dirkskin. Cartography Martyr is someone who died to make or bring them a map. Sergeant Red Morrison, Santos the Silent Scimitar, Vitriolic Eric, Weak Eye Santos, and Wellburn the Exhaustive Fire. Damn. Oh, I needed to level up Alistair too. Severn's Cartography, Martyrs and Avowed. Oh my god. The Cartography quest is one that I still haven't done most of it. Also, I'm going to move this down here for now. We are going to move the exclamation point F cancer down here just because right now it's getting in the way of subtitles, which is fine until it's not. Until the subtitles are so long that we can't read them, you know? All right, so we're going to give you a lot of strength and some dexterity. Sure. And some constitution. Yeah, because he's been dying kind of a lot. Okay. We need to... He doesn't even have the things for... He doesn't seem like the type that would have cunning, though. But we'll give him an extra slot. Holy Smite could be fun. Yeah, we'll give him Holy Smite. Where? What the fuck? I mean, yeah, there we go. Oh, we have another one. Shit. Okay. Oh, do we have another one here too? Oh, okay. Holy Smite. God, Holy Smite. You feel? Assault. And shield balance. There we go. All right. Spending so much time doing things. Also, I forgot that I have to save with this game. It was saving every 5 seconds with South of Midnight. I just get so used to other things so fast. Am I going the wrong way? Hell yeah, I am. Hell yeah, she is. All right. To the break room. Immediately, we're fighting things. Oh, he looks not fun. Jesus. Ugh. He looks extra not fun. Okay, well. He was not as bad as I thought. So, never mind. Alright. Are we kind of killing it? Feels kind of like we're killing it.
Something you need, my dear?
No, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Imagine. Imagine how this goes IRL. You're just telling people, yeah, no, sorry. Didn't mean to actually talk to you. My bad.
This should be easy enough.
Ban Mathuin Wolf. Huh. Okay, let's figure out where we're going. Barracks. Okay. It's like when you approach someone but forget what you were gonna say. Listen, that's just life is a game of Sims and your action got canceled out. That's what that is. That's what happens when you walk into a room and you forget things. And they just look at us. Listen, I hate but love how in the Fallout games, if you sit long enough in a conversation without saying anything, they kind of prompt you. They say, hello. Hey. You just gonna stand there? I like it. I need it. That's why I like it. In newer ones? Yeah, in Fallout 4 at least. But I've only ever played 4 and 76. I don't think they do it in 76 though. A message from Soldier's Peak. Okay. Your character banging on the Pit-Boy if you AFK too long in Fallout 4 onward. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's pretty decent. Do I need these? Sure. We'll take them.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Well, now you've mastered it, so I would hope so. Expert Silverite Rune. I'm immediately going to be over encumbered, and I'm really not excited about it. But what else is new? It's a day that ends in a Y. The banging on the Pip-Boy also will bring me back to life. And like re-immerse me. Because I run into that issue with, I really expected somebody to fight me. With, what's it called? Spiritfarer. Spiritfarer is a really good game if you want to be AFK. Requires 30 strength, okay. If only you got a storage chest earlier in the game. I want to go up this ladder. Dimension, that's why we're here. Because I'm sick of not having a storage chest. I feel like it's fundamentally broken that you have to go get a storage chest. Instead of just having said storage chest. Makes me crazy. But I guess whatever. Like, what happened before DLC? Did we just not have it? I mean, probably. That's what it seems like. That's why we're here. And to be fair, I probably could have done this earlier. But I don't want to. I thought it was going to be way harder. Because when people kept saying, oh, do the keep, I'm like, well, is it gonna be hard? And it seemed like it would have been, but I don't think it was. I don't think that was why. I think it was actually just Alex do the thing. But I just didn't. This book is badly burned. You can make out a word here and there, and that is all.
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Oh.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion so close. And to die here, a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Should we stand idly by?
Another one. Rebellion? What's this about a rebellion?
So is everyone seeing these memories? Would have been, now it's a breeze, thank God. Honestly, I love that. I love over leveling and just being able to breeze through things. It's my favorite because otherwise if I'm properly leveled, it's going to be difficult for me. Maybe there are other records.
We can only hope.
Yep. Hi, friend. Okay. The History of Soldiers Peak, Chapter 2. This is where we came from. This is where we need to go. Right. Yeah. Okay. Why? This looks sketchy as hell. Games with level scaling? Hate them. Hate them. Make them pay for every inch. Is she gonna die? Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh, great.
Andraste's blood? What?
More of Ernest! Whatever it takes!
Yeah, it sounds like blood magic. It's a little scary.
Press them now!
Oh, shit.
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
Jesus.
Oh, so much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood.
It doesn't sound like not blood magic.
The veil is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avanus.
Acolytes, retreat now. The battle is lost.
Jesus.
Avernus!
What just happened?
Oh, God.
No, more fighting.
And we're saving. Oh, a rage demon sounds like something I truly want to fight. This sounds awful. I dare try to hurt you? Yeah. Oh, he heals. Oh, good. Are they healing him? bullshit. Should we fight them first? I feel like we should fight them first. Yeah, we're gonna fight them first. It seems like a good idea. Run, Levi, run! I had to explain the concept of run, Forrest, run to someone the other day. Now, granted, she was a child. Sam, it was, your cousin-in-law? She was like, why is he called that? Talking about the dog. I said, well, his name is Forrest because he runs a lot. Like Forrest Gump. Oh, Jesus. How help? Yes, in fact, her. I wasn't sure about any of that. Yeah, she was so cute, but low-key, you could tell that she just wanted to watch TV, and she was trying to get me to watch TV with her. The movie is 30 years old, yeah, and she's, what, 4? Oh, we're not doing so hot, y'all. When can we group heal? Kind of feeling a group heal here. Hell yeah. All right. 1994. Ugh. Take out the paladins? I did, and then they came back. She honestly did so good for a 3-year-old forced to not be the center of attention. Yeah, and I've noticed with my friends that have kids, oh my god, like one of our friends had a gender reveal for her new baby / a baby shower, and it was Steph, and her son was trying to do all of the like baby shower gifts. He was trying to open all of them. He was like, well, what's next? What's next? And it's things that he wouldn't ever want at all, but it was a whole thing. Hi, Rage Demon. Here's the problem, is that once this all happens, it feels like he gets back to being like crazy. Sure. Like, they all respawn. And that's the problem. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go attack this fucker. Is the mirror something that I should be killing? Because this is the problem that I run into. Poor kiddos just don't understand. That's what I'm saying. And you have to, like, you have to be nice to them about it, too. Because otherwise, they're just like a whole mess, you know? And you can't be mean to them about it, and that is fun. But yeah, I think she was just trying to get me to watch TV. What she was trying to do was get me to put on Doc McStuffins, which was really funny. But she was like, oh, that's his name? What's the movie that's from?
Can't believe it. And my grandmother.
And then she said, what is that movie on? Is it on the TV? Can we watch it? I'm going to bring you the remote. We should watch that movie. Or we could watch something else. We could watch Doc McStuffins. It's on the TV. Here, I'll bring you the remote. It was very cute. She's so freaking cute, but it was so funny. So that was me. Yeah, no, she was losing her mind over it. Apparently it's like, Doc McStuffins apparently is newly redone, I believe. And it's cursed, kind of. It looks a little cursed. It's not bad, but she was fighting for her life. You're familiar with the new one? Yeah.
My family was better than that. But answers may lay.
I was not, because I do not have children. Thanks, Win. I love when she does things out of battle. She's like, oh shit. Winter's Breath. Oh. Well, is it good? I mean, yeah. Holy shit. Armor penetration 40? I only know it because of her. Hell yeah. Doc McStuffins reboot with realistic healthcare when, honestly. I feel like that would just be depressing. There would be no show. Feels like we're going into the big scary mirror, probably. Maybe we're not. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. Doc McStuffins. Will that be cash, credit, or debit? Doc McStuffins walks in. I'm sorry, your insurance got denied. Put that up there with Paw Patrol. Wow, the door isn't even open. What do you mean? Put that up there with Paw Patrol SVU. Fucking please. I think Paw Patrol SVU would be super great. I think it should happen. God.
No mercy. Ooh, nice swing.
Like, imagine. Hey, sorry. You owe us a copay. I'm just glad we're past the Minnie Mouse phase. Jesus. We would go to their house and she would immediately be handing out mini plushies. See, but that's so freaking cute. Oh my god. So that's one thing. Being around, because I'm not really around kids super often. Well, now I am. But right now or most of the time, I'm either around toddlers or I'm around teenagers. And teenagers, oh my fucking god. If I have to hear the word bruh one more time, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Oh my god, the word bruh. Oh my god, raspberry jam, so close to strawberry. Like, it's awful. In response to everything, it's bruh. Or what the sigma, or what the skippity. Like, I think what the sigma is right. What the skippity's not a thing. See, I'm old. Like, hello. Oh, exit? That feels like not something I should go through. Oh, there's a shrine? Oh, this one? Just say the word dead ass, honestly. Like, what the sigma? Get out of here. I can't. It's awful.
Would speak with you.
Also, the fact, every time that we go to Walmart, in the toy section, there's Skibidi toilet merchandise, and it is always on the bottom shelf, and it is always on clearance. Because nobody actually wanted, like, Skibidi toilet merch. Maybe they did. I don't know. Right now, isn't the thing, like, being general nuisances during the Minecraft movie? What are the kids up to these days? That and applying skincare way too young. Why do 12-year-olds have drunk elephant products? They're like $60. Ugh. It's fine. They just never have an awkward stage, and I'm mad about it because my awkward stage was crazy. Who or what are you?
This one is the Dryden, Commander, Sophia. All these things.
Grandmother?
You have slain many of the demon ilk to get here. This one would propose a deal.
You know, Fillmore, I'm gonna say something that's a little bit out of pocket. But you'll think it's funny. I think that it's ironic that our awkward phase lasted for a while, but it was also rife with really crazy haircuts. And then you finally figured out your hair. And it was brilliant, and it was pink, and it was rainbow, and it was all sorts of crazy colors. And now the universe is like, just kidding. And I can't. I hate it, and the universe is cruel, and I don't understand it. And I'm sure that you are livid about that shit too. God, it's awful. What a bunch of bullshit, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, we lived through 2006 emo hair. And you're telling me that now we don't get to keep our good hair? Like, fuck all the way off with that. I'm going gray, and I feel the same way. So, you're fine. Ugh, it's so annoying. I'm afraid your great-great-grandmother is possessed. Yeah. Is anything of the real Sophia left inside you? We've dealt with demons before.
This one has tasted
with Connor.
Her memories, seen her thoughts and hidden places.
Injustice, for real.
Food for this one. No more, no less.
Tell me about this deal. My wife found some grays in my hair. She was like, yes. Why? Because she also has grays? Because I do.
Demons now, are we? I must say the crows have misjudged wardens. You are more cunning and ruthless than we suspected. Carry on. Do not let me get in the way.
Well, Wynn's gonna be pissed
Crow is
then.
wise. This one will explain the deal.
She's convinced I'm turning into a silver fox. Hell yeah.
This one sees so many tantalizing places in the Dryden's memories. This one would see the world herself. For me to be free, into the old mage tower you go and destroy. In return, this one seals the veil. No more demons, no more enemies. Your peak would be safe. Just let this one go into the world.
I hate the demon sound where it's just two voices. I'm here on behalf of Levi. Tell me about Sophia Dryden.
This one knows all, but will only talk after the tower lies broken.
What am I destroying? What exactly will you do if I free you?
This one will roam, this one will see, this one will feed. But without me, the veil will grow weaker. More demons, more misery. You choose just one of my kind, or many.
This one is not an enkindler. What am I destroying?
The magics, all moving things, the very stone if you have the power. Something inside keeps my kind locked away.
Before I make a deal.
Yes.
First steal the veil, then I'll do my part, I promise. Can you tell me anything about the tower?
You only must destroy. For your purpose, there is nothing more you need.
I'm gonna try to lie. Oh, I can't anymore. Can you tell Levi anything he wants to know about Sophia?
Warden, my family's been looking for answers for over a century, but not like this.
Trust me.
I'll support your decision either way.
Agreed. Any questions Levy has of the drive?
I don't want to.
Then you are useless to this one. Die!
God damn. Listen, Sophia, like... Sorry! Sucks to suck. Damn, she's strong. She's strong as hell. She's quite strong. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm not. Okay, we're good. Okay, now that she's dead, we're pretty much chilling, I think. Everybody else is just a thing. I love how Homeboy's just standing there. Right? Like, can you fucking help me? Like, Jesus, come on. TBH, probably wasn't paying enough attention when all that happened, but it's fine. Hey, girl.
Let's get started.
Whoa. She's got a lot of things. Trying to find here. Here's what we'll do. Should I wear Grey Warden helmets? This one I remember was awful looking. We can get rid of one of these. Oh, that doesn't do anything because we have two. Son of a bitch. All right. Bronca shield, kind of shit. Should probably sell it. Sarah, what do you have? I mean, you should probably have this. Havard's Aegis can also go. It's fine. All right. Havard's Aegis? Yeah. Just trying it. So I want these boots. Thank you. Now everybody's gonna have a bunch of other stuff that I can't take. Oh, let me take it. I guess I already had some?
This should be easy enough.
Interesting. I have to actually find good helmets now for my companions in Inquisition because I have to leave the toggle on to see the flower crown. I
On it.
hate it. See, I have to find all the good things eventually. Okay, book.
Let's get started.
Sophia Dryden's journal. That's good. Yeah, I want a flower crown. The hell? It's the best helmet Inquisition. Sounds like it. All right. Cool. So that was fun and a thing. And we did it and can't take that with me. It was very convoluted to get through. Yeah. Sounds like it. Oh, good. Oh, there's traps. Oh, there's a lot of traps. Okay, well. Hi, Zev. Can you, untrap the traps?
Let's go.
I'm gonna have you just do all the things.
As you like.
There we go. Jump on a rock 50 times? Is that a thing?
On it. This should be easy.
God. Like literally jump on a rock 50 times? It is such a pain. It sounds like a pain. Damn. Avernus's Tower. Okay. Real quick. Let me see. Conversation history. That's just a start to the quest. There were 3 other things to do. And on top of that, you can't use it until level 19. Does it at least tell you that you have to do these things?
On it.
God, and I don't know how fast the leveling is. I assume that 19 is a ways in. No, you had to use a guide? Oh my god, noted. One of those. Because I know there are some games, like, level 19 is super easy.
You're getting sloppy.
Not this one, sounds like. It's impossible to stumble upon. Oh my god. Well, you know I will be doing that. I love me a good accessory. Love me a good flower crown. I'm telling you, eventually when I get married, I want to wear a flower crown when I get married. I'd say it's comparable to how fast you level in Avowed. So slow as shit. Yeah, but that's a thing that I want to do eventually. This appears to be old research of the mage Avernus. They detail a series of experiments in terse clinical handwriting.
Day 32. The subject is not responding to the stimuli. Testing the pain threshold has uncovered nothing. Only 3 subjects are left. Day 82. If only I could reproduce last night's extraordinary success. Electricity is only a catalyst. The blood is the key. Day 97. Energy and blood. Repeated applications have duplicated the results. I conjecture that success can be induced alchemically. But there are no more subjects left. If only I had 1 more or a dozen.
He sounds familiar. I honestly don't know how whoever discovered this flower crown found it the first time. Right? Who had the time? That's what I'm saying. I feel that way about a lot of things, though, in games. Like, somebody had to find every single one of the shards, and somebody had to find every single one of the Korok seeds, you know? Like, the people who took the time to do this, or even in Tears of the Kingdom, like, finishing all of the shrines. Somebody did that. Somebody did that, and then, like, did that without help at that. It's crazy. And it might have been the developers. I don't know. I don't understand, like, how walkthroughs are released. I don't know if that's a thing that they do. Like, are walkthroughs released by developers? Sometimes, but the shards, at least they tell you where they are. Yeah, the Korok seeds are a nightmare. This noxious potion appears to be the culmination of Avernus's horrific research. Great. Well, should we drink it? No. We look traumatized, as usual. It promises to unlock the hidden potential of the tainted blood you drink during the joining. They're at least a marked quest. Yeah. That's nice. I feel like I shouldn't drink that. Oh, good. But I kind of want to drink it. What if I die? What if I die if I drink it? That's what I'm worried about. Oh yeah, my inventory's full. Shit. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna wait and then maybe do it.
This should be easy enough.
I'm adding this to my collection of convoluted hidden side quests to get a piece of headwear along with the cat ears and control. Hell yeah. Okay, old man. Oh, I feel bad.
Even now, the demons seek to replenish their numbers. Are you to thank for this welcomed but temporary imbalance?
The old Warden mage? You're still alive?
Only just. I have only a short time left.
Yeah, he looks decrepit.
What is your intent?
I want some answers. Seeing your experiments. I want some answers.
To what questions, I wonder? Ask.
The time... I want some answers. The time for questions is over. Like, what? Why? What was the purpose of your experiments?
To stop the demonic tide, to correct the miscalculations of the past. Blood magic comes from demons. They could counter every bit of law I knew. But the darkspawn taint, that is alien to them.
Big ass ears.
And it has power.
28 stab wounds. What power?
The Wardens use it merely to sense darkspawn. A triviality. My research has discovered so much more.
I'm glad I didn't drink the thing.
Greater heights.
Seemed like
this
a bad
knowledge
idea.
could not only save Soldier's Peak, with it the Wardens could grow even more powerful.
Only a monster would sacrifice his fellow Wardens. I don't want to piss him off. Can you teach me what you've learned?
You've already read my research. But in time, with the proper materials, I could learn so much more.
Is this a library cataloging system? Kind of looks like it. This is wrong. You're no better than the demons.
You dare to
Oh, he's gonna try and
me.
fucking kill me.
I have stood in relentless vigil against the demonic ranks. I have done this task without complaint, without relief.
I want to ask about something else. Yes. Yes. Taking time to observe the organizational techniques of the keep. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's right in the middle of the cutscene. So I'm just like, what is that? What are you? Are you a library organizational system? Sophia's great-grandson brought me here. Levi, go ahead.
Master Mage, sir, my family name has been worth less than dirt for over a century. Do you have any proof that Sophia was a hero?
The boy who braved the mists. So you heeded my call.
Apparently.
And you are a Dryden. The cosmos has a sense of humor.
Your call?
He was but a boy when he entered the tunnels below the peak. His heart pure, his character certain. In dreams, I gave him the keys he would need. He would be my deliverance.
Just answer Levi's question.
Your great-great-grandmother was the best of us. Brave, charismatic, fiery, utterly devoted to the fight. But still we lost. We fought against a tyrant, you know, so full of vigor then, so blind to consequence. But
okay.
proof? There's none to be had.
I'm sorry, Levi.
I had hoped.
No.
But thank you, Warden.
I'm such a freaking sap. Oh my god, I've been playing Spiritfarer lately. I just had to do like a very important thing in Spiritfarer because it's all about helping spirits cross over, and I just had to have my first one cross over, and it was so sad, and I was like sitting here tearing up on the couch. I'm just too much of a sap for anything. Tell me about what happened here.
What use would storytelling serve?
I want to know. Fuck.
As is all our noble co-conspirators and the Grand Rebellion. Sophia's corpse may walk and talk, but she, too, is no more.
How was Arland a tyrant?
He ruled with fear and poison. His treachery pit noble against noble in terrible battle.
Okay.
We thought him a monster. We gathered allies to rebel. But the toll of years has erased our failure, hasn't it? It seemed so pressing then. But the kingdom lives on.
You had to know that summoning so many demons was foolhardy. Or why did you leave the wardens to die? Shit. I get so emotionally invested in games, dude. It's a whole thing. Same. And they make them so emotionally investing. Ooh, Fillmore, I was gonna say you should play Spiritfarer. But I feel like your emotions are all over the place right now, so maybe not. But it's
Perhaps
good.
It was survival.
It's devastating,
For
though.
months, I prepared the summoning circles, researched the darkest depths of the Fade. That moment was a triumph of demonic law. Dozens of demons, called by my hand. But with so many variables, I suppose,
Yeah, it seems like a bad idea.
calculation errors were inevitable. Ugh. I was so close.
It can go on the list. Yeah, play South of Midnight first, definitely. Spiritfarer, it took me years to play it. Round 2 in the Fade. Dimension, absolutely not. Commander Dryden knew of the demons? I can't. I don't want to go back to the
I would have
Fade.
summoned the demons anyway. Only under Wardens can true magical research continue. A chance to rediscover the secrets of ancient Tevinter.
The Fade wasn't that bad, but I don't want to go back. You know? Once was good. I'm happy with once. There may or may not be a Fade style sequence in Avowed. Son of a bitch. Listen. I'm okay with all of the like spirit world type things. You know what I was not okay with? Was the data sequence in Fallout 4. In the DLC for Far Harbor. Where you're having to guide the bugs around. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's probably because you haven't played Fallout. But I know you've played Fallout Dimension. But I actually think it's handled better because it's at the end of the game and not in the middle. Yeah, it was a little weird to just throw us into that. I didn't mind it. But I also, people were like, oh my god, the Fade. And I had no idea what we were talking about. So that didn't help. Maybe one of those in Mass Effect at some point. Like, actually? Or there should be. It's been years since I played that DLC and it still haunts me. It was awful. I was screaming at one point. Matthew was like, are you okay? You do remember how that ended? The Black City, Darkspawn?
Chantry lies told to subjugate the mages to keep them docile.
Docile? Docile? You sound proud of your actions.
My only regret is that it failed, and that I never had a chance to make Ireland pay.
There's like a sequence where you do stuff with data in a virtual world. Yeah. Docile melee. Get out of here. Oh, God. Some things... I want to ask about something else. The Mass Effect one is a bit more straightforward. Thank God. How have you survived this many years?
The Chantry foolishly forbids blood magic, but there are so many secrets to uncover.
I said foolishly.
As my body decayed, I found ways to extend it. But that can only go so far.
The time for... I mean, I don't have anything else to ask about. The time for questions is over.
So be it. My only request, if justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until the demons are dealt with.
Till the demons are dead, we are allies. Envoy, it's time. Envoy? It's time. Will you be docile or will you step up to a melee? Fucking awful.
That will do for now.
Thanks.
We must go to the Great Hall. There,
The Great
I
Hall?
will repair the damage I caused so long ago. There will be peril. The
He does not
demons
look
will
good.
fight us every step of the way. Come.
Okay. There will be peril, apparently. Anything else in this room? There's chests! I know that you want us to fight these demons, but there's loot. Hold, please. I don't even want this, do I? No. But you can have the experience. Oh, that's just a crate. Do I need these? Oh, good.
As you like.
Oh, good. That's horrifying. Oh, I just almost fell into that pit. If I could fall into that pit, I would have just fallen into that pit. Where did he go? This way? No. This way? I think this way. Yep. Hey, friend.
We must hurry.
You're standing. What do you mean we must hurry? All right. I don't like that we're on a bridge. It makes me feel like we're about to see a dragon. I was wrong. As it turns out, I was wrong.
We must act quickly. The demons are clawing on the gates.
God, he does have big ass ears. What do I do?
I will unravel the summoning circles I drew so long ago.
Wow, that
Waves
sounds
of
safe.
Spirits and demons may come through. Dispatch them. I will begin. First, I must summon the magical energies. I feel them. They're coming.
Okay. Are we fighting him? What the fuck are we doing? Hey, friend. Friend? Friend? What are we supposed to be doing? Hello? Hello? Help Levi clear his family name. Protect. Oh, protect him. Okay, well, nothing is happening, so he's pretty easy to protect so far. Are we broken? I don't want to save if we're gonna be broken. Because nothing is happening. What if we leave and come back? Will he then be not just standing there? That was anticlimactic. Okay.
We must act quickly. The veil must be closed.
Ready when you are.
I will unravel the summoning circles I drew so long ago. Waves of spirits and demons may come through. Dispatch them. I will begin.
Okay.
First, I must summon the magical energies. I feel them. They're coming.
Okay, it seems kind of like they're not. Okay, we're gonna do a go piss girl real quick. Would you like some dragons? I have a surplus in Inquisition. Honestly, yes. Go piss girl. Be right back. See you in a second. Goodbye. I returned. Christmas music is playing. Every time that I don't pay attention, Christmas music starts playing. I don't know why. It's fine. It's fine. I had to also put my trash out. Because it should be a thing. Soon. Whew, alright. So we are still just standing here, and I'm wondering if my game is broken. I think it might be. I fear it might be. Because he's supposedly doing things and nothing is happening for kind of an unreasonable amount of time. So I do fear maybe.
What say you?
I don't know. I fear. Of my save that's just not the crazy man sad face. We'll try again. Was this in the beginning? Okay, so this was, let's go here. Over here, untangling and retaping my lines for my chemo ball. Who's a nurse now? Someone we know whose whole personality is nursing? Oh my god. Who's a nurse now, huh? Alright. Let's go through this conversation and see if our game's broken. Because it seems like it might be.
Don't disrupt my concentration.
Hell yeah, nursing.
Only just. Why are you here? What is your intent? An admirable goal. But in order to achieve this, the demons must be cut off forever. They were necessary. As a warden, you should know that.
Necessary? Having to relieve yourself after an 8-hour ride is necessary. But there's no
I picked a new option
for summoning demons.
Charming. Agreed. This must be the first priority.
I want some answers. Did we die or are we broken? We're broken.
Ask.
We think.
To stop the but the dark
Blah, 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 blah.
Master Mage, do you have it?
I don't know if I actually need to do this.
Dryden. So be it. If justice or vengeance drive you, that will do for now. We must go to the Great Hall. There will be peril.
Yeah, we're thinking that we're broken because once we get through here, we run into the issue. We run into the issue where he's like not at all.
We must hurry.
Well, first of all, he has no sense of urgency, which is fine. But once we actually get there, he also has no sense of urgency. I didn't want that. I remember now. Okay. Maybe save now so you can reload later without having to go through that conversation. Yeah. Okay.
Let's get started.
So we went this way.
We must hurry.
Okay.
This should be easy enough.
So then we go this way. And this is where we got stuck.
The demons are clawing on the gates. The veil must be closed.
What do I do?
I will unravel the summoning circles I drew so long ago. Waves of spirits and demons may come through. Dispatch them. I will begin. First, I must summon the magical energies. I feel them. They're coming.
And then he just goes and stands. And we can't select him. I feel like this is broken. Unless... do we have to have everyone stand on here? I feel like that's not a thing. I'm guessing here. No? Alright. It was a good thought.
I can't believe my great-great-grandmother was still alive. Well, sort of alive.
We might
Sort
have to
of
try,
dead.
like,
I need a
fully
drink.
reloading. Yeah, because something should definitely be happening here, and it's just not. So let's try quitting and restarting and see if that helps. Imagine the one thing that I'm here for, the chest, I can't do it. We'll try it. We'll see. But I definitely don't think that we should just be sitting there for it. So something is up, right? All right. Resume. Well, yeah, here. Okay. If it doesn't let me, I'm going to be upsetty spaghetti. I'm just going to try not talking to him, too. Not that I think that that matters. Oh, no. He just will sit here and turn around. Say, we must make haste. Okay.
We must act quickly. The demons are clawing on the gates. The veil must be closed.
Found a fix. It's a known bug. What do we do? Help!
The summoning
Thank you.
circles I drew so long ago. Waves of spirits and demons may come through. Dispatch them.
At least there is
a
a fix.
Begin. First, I must summon the magical energies. I feel them. They're coming.
Thank you for looking it up. Something about the warden's party being in his way fucks up his pathing. Move to the far corner of the room and it should clear his path. The far corner of this room? Hi, friend. I don't know. I don't know about that. Let me see. Do, 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 do. Glitch in Warden's Keep. Da, 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 da. You can move around the room. There's a particular spot where your presence will trigger him to continue. I think it's behind him and to his left, but don't hold me to that. Thanks for the help, but it didn't seem to work. I just googled Warden's Keep bug. Immediately running back towards the entrance when the cutscene ended seemed to fix it. Back towards this entrance? I'm just running everywhere. Or towards the entrance to here. This corner? We're trying here.
We must act quickly. The demons are clawing on the gates. The veil must be closed.
You can also try going up the stairs and fully exit to the bridge, then come back.
I will unravel the summoning circles I drew so long ago. Waves of spirits and demons may come through. Dispatch them. I will begin. First, I must summon the magical energies.
I'd love for you
Feel
to.
them. They're coming.
Okay. So that does work. Very odd. Okay. Yay! We did it, Reddit! We did it! Thank you for your help. Now I just can't die. Because if I die, it's gonna be a problem. We did it, Reddit. Oh my god, something's about to hit me! Listen, I use Reddit for the dumbest shit. Let me tell you. I love how she just said, "This is annoying." Correct, win. I use Reddit to scroll Ask Reddit when I can't sleep. That's my most common use of Reddit. Why are there so many of you? Jesus. Oh, it's mad. Oh, it's mad. No mercy. Jeez. There are a lot of them. There we go. Alright, me just not actually doing anything. Oh. Of course. Of course. Of course the main demon has crazy boobs.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Because duh. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Can we attack, please? Thank you. Alright. I have all the things. Alright. Hi, are we done? I like this bag of money. Oh, no? Alright, cool.
It's over.
Yay.
Ale is strong now. Stronger, at least.
Is that it?
So what of me? Will you leave me to experiment in peace?
No more dark research. Find humane ways to help the Wardens.
Without test subjects, without other materials, you would cripple my efforts. But I will do what I can.
I was gonna say,
in this endeavor.
Help.
I have little hope of
Give me a little bit
discovering
here.
anything useful. But if I do, you will hear of it.
Thank you.
You've done it, Warden. Soldier's Peak is safe again. That old geezer Avernus deserves the gallows if you ask me, but
Might not be
people
wrong.
will do queer things to survive. But if he does the proper research, without the sacrifices and blood magic and all, maybe he'll turn up something good. But there was no proof to redeem my family.
Real quick. Okay, cool. Whee! Alright. The past won't offer redemption. Try the future instead. That's very textbook.
For so long, I was focused on the past, on answers.
You
But
can't
I think
do
I
that.
would have been better off had I stayed at home. Enough of that, though. I find myself at a loss. You've got a whole fortress now. I suppose I should start plying my trade again.
Where will you go? Any chance I could convince you to stay on?
I might use the peak as a base of operations.
Can I keep
so
him?
many bandits
That
about.
sounds weird.
But none would dare come here. Nice place to store trade goods. You, of course, will get a sizable discount.
Looks like we're done here. A
Covered in
demonic
blood.
invasion thwarted, a Warden base safely rescued. We do good work.
Master of the Peak. Cool.
Once my family comes, I might have some merchandise you could buy.
I have a question. Where is the thing that I need? Where's my storage chest? Do I get a storage chest? This is about to be some bullshit.
Tidy the place up a bit too.
This should be easy enough.
Well, my nephews will.
I want to know. Did we finish it? Did we get a chest? Take your meds. Thank you. No, I like legitimately. Like was that the end of this? Cuz we didn't get a chest. Unless it's something that we don't actually get.
Right.
Right. Oh god. Kind of feels like we didn't get the thing. Pretty sure they're called bosoms and oh my fucking god. Part of me feels like I shouldn't be running away. Like, party camp? I don't know. Should I have convinced him to go with me? Probably. I see nothing different here. I see no new things. The chest will be at the keep. Okay.
Something you need, my dear?
Where at the keep? Hold, please.
Yes.
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 Oh, I see. Can I not put that in there? Party storage chest. Okay. Can I not put all these things in here? These plot items? I'm gonna scream. I need this toxin extract for something. Interesting. Okay. Can I change my party here? No. No.
On it.
I am happy that these are here, but also I'm gonna forget about this, I'm sure. Should I wear dwarven heavy armor? I mean, it looks kind of sick, I will say that. Kind of into it. Cool. Well, that's exciting. I feel like spell power 7. I should give her that. Ooh, it looks cool too. Need the rest of the colors to match though? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. These are the exact same. They're just different fonts. And Alistair has such a weird outfit on. It's crazy. Could give him the dwarven helmet. he already has Templar armor, so I don't really want to do that. And then his shield, well, yeah, Bronca's shield low-key kind of sucks. All right. And those are just like requires 38 strength, which I don't have. So we'll put those in here. We're just gonna put everything in here. Yeah. Oh my god, my inventory is beautiful. I don't have any of the things for this, but it's fine. We just have nothing as far as armor is concerned. I'm just putting fucking everything in here. I need to give some gifts to people. That's what I need to do. There's a dog.
Welcome back, Warden.
Thank you.
As
I left
see,
30
been
seconds
busy.
ago.
Cleaned the place up a bit. Even my
Yeah, it
brother
didn't take long.
Mikhail came out of hiding. Never will you find a finer smith. Also got some goods stored here that might interest you. Buy them now before my cousins move it all someplace else.
Did you tell your family about Sophia?
I thought about it, but I figured that it's not a bad thing to believe that you come from a line of lions, even if the truth is a touch more complicated. Our family's belief that we were wronged, it gave us strength to make something of ourselves.
What do you think of Sophia?
King Orland sounded like a right nasty piece of work. Sophia was branded a traitor. She consorted with blood mages. But
Damn.
in spite of it all, I think she was a hero.
Interesting. Any trouble with Avernus?
I've not a peep from him. Seems to like
Well, that's
keeping
good.
to himself.
But at least there's
Not
that.
telling the children to stay away from the tower.
Take care of yourself. Goodbye. All right. Well, seems like we did pretty good. Can I talk to him? Yeah. Hey, friend.
You? You're the warden? My family owes you.
It's
Any
fine.
weapons I make, I will sell you for a discount.
Oh, hell yeah. Can I see your wares? Do I want any of these? I mean, they're not bad. Actually, he has some pretty decent shit. Cool. Noted. Maybe not these. They're not great, but cool. Good shit. Well, maybe when we venture forth, we actually, let's see. Where do we need to go? Circle of Magi. Cammon. I'm so mad at Cammon. Do I have 12? I don't have 15 toxin extract samples. I know that. So I shouldn't go back to the castle. But I can go back to Denerim, right? I love how Cammon's lack of game has now become the black spot on your active. It pisses me off. Oh my god, it pisses me off. Like, God, come on, you ruined it. Should I try and fight Flemeth? No. You can do whatever you need in Denerim. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna clean up my quests. I think that's my plan for now. Because I don't want to start anything too crazy right now, because I have had a very long day. It's like, the universe really said, oh, it's almost Friday. We're going to make everything up to Friday really fucking difficult. Yeah, a little side quest mop up. That's what I'm saying. I don't actually know where I need to go. I mean, there's a bunch of dirty back alleys and dark alleys and shit. I need to go to this. Actually, I need to go to this deserted building to see if I can use this freaking bedroom key. Ugh. It makes me so mad that it exists. Or is this... Yeah, this was where all the craziness happened. But there's definitely... I've napped more hours than I've been awake. What, today? This round of chemo hasn't been bad for nausea, but the fatigue, yeah. I think the most tired I've ever been in my life was when I had COVID. I imagine it's probably about that level. Okay, where's the friggin' bedroom? Oh, Blood Mage Sanctum. Great. Trying to see if...
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
It's very comparable. Oh, that's valid. These are traps. I don't know if I actually needed to use this key for anything. But that's the whole reason that I came back. Chest. Oh, I already opened that. Like, I think I don't actually need it. Oh, whoops. Like, this was a bedroom that we ended up opening somehow. I feel like there was a non-issue. It goes to a door that can be lockpicked, so why the hell do they give me a key? It's stupid. Alright. Wasted my time. I've never used it. I've always just had Liliana or Zev open it. That's exactly what I did. I was gonna say, what the fuck? I was thinking that I was gonna come back to some room that actually matters. Nope. Well, then I guess let's leave. So we're supposed to be looking for him around. The sextant we're supposed to be looking for. And then also, who else? The sextant and Rexel. It says during your travels in Denerim. I'm like, okay. Bouncers, Cassavir.
Welcome back. What can I get for you, honey?
While we're here.
Wait just a moment then.
Sure.
Here they are. Aren't they beautiful? Now, before you pick one, let's go over the guild rules. You see these lovely gentlemen by the door? If you don't play nicely with my people,
I haven't
these boys will
seen
have
this
words
yet.
with you. You'll pay up front, 40 silver. I'm getting tired of throwing soldiers off the pier for forgetting their coin. We're a craft hall, not a public charity.
Hell yeah.
So, shall I let you get acquainted?
I'm ready.
Go ahead and choose then.
Can I talk to them? Okay, I can. Okay, so I thought that these were gonna be like...
Follow me.
Oh, if I click them, then we just pick. Shit.
I would have done this for free.
Oh, glad to hear it. What? That was abrupt. All right. That was quite abrupt. We were just looking for people. We were looking for the sextant, and we forgot the tent part. It's fine. Well, now that we've had a little brothel experience, let's like go look for people.
Mind your manners here.
Okay. Cassavir?
You again. What is it you want from me now?
Help. All right. So it's not here. I thought it might be. It's not.
Right.
Should we just go into like a dirty or dark alleyway and see if we can find them? Is that how we're gonna find them? I swear. No, because we've already fought all of these. Where does this lead? Quaint hovel. Notes acquired from dead or terrified adventurers have directed you to this unassuming door. The house is marked with the initials VM. There is no answer, although there is clearly a light inside. Hello, I would speak with Vil Maidon. There is no response. I'm here to discuss the stories of Gax King. I'm not leaving. Okay. All right.
Grey Warden, isn't it? Strange you would force such a visit in a time of blight.
I'm doing side
Suppose
quests.
I am used
It's
to
fine.
inspiring a different kind of seeker.
Your stories attract them, and then they disappear. Sketchy.
The adequate ones find the beacons, and then I find them. But you are already brighter than the signal at Ishal. Eyes are on you from a very high vantage, Grey Warden. I cannot hide in your wake, but I will not be a footnote. Witness Gax King.
Oh my god. Oh. Brilliant. Oh, he seems not fun. He's very not fun. Jesus. Not Alistair. Alright, let's see. Hi, friend. Shall we... Both these quests you have in Denerim can be resolved later on. You haven't gotten to the areas they're in. What? What? You're telling me that there's more? I know there's more, but... I really should have her group heal. Ooh. Can you not? And can you group heal instead? Thank you. Alistair does not have much health. It's a problem. Jesus. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Right.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Can we fix it?
We must fight.
And then you, my friend, can you drink a health poultice? Thank you. You drink a second one? Oh no, you can't. Alright. It's fine. Yeah, I didn't even realize when can you oh, is he not? Is he dead? I thought that we were reviving him. What happened? Did I just cast it improperly? Is that what happened? Good lord. Oh, he's not doing well. Ugh, it's fine. Well.
Less fighting, more dying, blast you! Time for
Oh, I'm gonna die.
some fun!
Okay.
On it.
He has a lot of health. Jesus Christ. Maybe I come back to him. Like, what if we just, like... No, I need those.
Fun. No?
Jesus.
A little frantic. I can see why.
I still
Ooh, I'm gonna die. It's fine.
remember my first battle.
We're fine. We lived.
Time for a little bloodletting, I see. Shall we compete for points?
I mean, we're just chipping away at it.
Blood all over me again.
At this
Is
point.
it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Ooh, God.
Easy enough.
Did it miss him? It always does. Yeah, good lord. Man has a lot of health. He has a lot of health. How close are you? You're pretty close to being able to revive him. Because, like, it would just be helpful to have his strength right now. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Well, he's a demon, so, yeah.
Time for some fun.
I guess.
Would have more dignity now.
Here we go.
Well, at least she's self-preservation. Like, she's healing herself. God, how long do I have? Insufficient mana. Oh, is it good? I just have insufficient mana? I don't think so. Jesus.
My strength is way.
Oh, yeah, we're fucked. We're fucked. It's fine. We'll come back later.
Can't die like this.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yeah, this is kind of... I don't know when I last saved. It better have auto-saved for me. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, brilliant. You can and you did. Yeah. Run down back street. So I can go back then. We'll go to the market district. Ugh. We'll go to the market district and then we'll just kind of go from there. Because if I can find them in an area that I haven't traveled to yet, then we'll do that.
Let's get started.
Let's go. World map. We do need to go to the circle tower for like one thing. Don't make me fight things on the way. I'm shocked it didn't make me fight things on the way. TBH. Alright. Now, we do also need to go back to Orzammar. Deliver his lyrium to the circle of Magi. Do I have his lyrium? That's the problem. Is that did I use his lyrium?
Why are you smiling like that? You look suspiciously like the cat that swallowed the pigeon.
Canary.
What?
I look like the cat that swallowed the canary.
I once had a very large cat, but not my point. My point is, why are you smirking?
You were watching her with great interest, I might add. In
Hey.
fact, I believe you were enraptured.
She's our leader. I look to her for guidance.
Okay.
Oh, I see. So what guidance did you find in those swaying hips? Hmm?
Oh, no, I wasn't looking at, you know, her hindquarters.
Certainly.
I glanced in that direction, maybe, but I wasn't staring.
I love this
or really
so much.
seen anything, even.
Of course.
I hate you. You're a bad person.
Cute. You're so goofy. Oh my god, there's a lot here. Carving spots. Oh, yeah, I remember these stupid summoning circles that I don't want to do. Is it up here? It might be up here. Homie was looking at the booty. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, he was. Okay, yeah, I remember this now. All right. Because we went over here and then something happened. And I don't know what it was. We have the stuff, I think. I don't think it let us take
Oh,
it
it's
to anything.
you! You saved the circle. I'd kiss your feet if you didn't.
I thought I
look
already
as though
did
you'd kill me
this.
if
Maybe I
did
didn't
that.
save.
You'll settle for a handshake, won't you? Maybe a kiss on the forehead, eh?
I met a dwarf who mentioned you.
Rogek? Well, he's a personal friend, and sometimes we, you know, correspond. Did he, have anything for me? Yes, yes. I'll take it off your hands right now.
I'm not going to be
About
wild.
50 sovereigns. That's a good price, no?
Make it 60 and we're in business.
That lyrium is not worth more than 45 sovereigns. I'm giving you 50. Let's make it 53. How's that?
You just, it's not good enough. Let me know when you're serious.
Wait, what? No, you can't just... That's my lyrium.
Where'd he go? Uh-oh. Shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn it. What happened? He's gone. Where'd he go? Was he supposed to aggro on us? What happened? I don't understand. Is he gone? Did he leave? Is he mad at us? He might be mad at us. He said, that's my lyrium. Disappears into thin air. He said, that's the way you want it. That's so fucking funny. Was he gonna fight us? Is that what that was? He's gone. Oh no, he's not. He's back. He said, try again, bitch. That's what it feels like. It feels like he just said, nope. Try again. Alright. That's goofy as fuck. That's so funny. Hi. I think this quest might be a little broken.
Oh, it's you. You saved the circle. You'll settle for a handshake, won't you? Maybe a kiss on the forehead, eh?
Oh, shit.
I suppose we feel the same way.
It's gone. The lyrium thing
Might
is
not seem
gone.
like much coming from me, but I appreciate what you've done for us.
The lyrium thing is
hello
gone.
again. Would you like me to tell you again how wonderful you are? Or maybe you'd just like to talk a little? Might not seem like much coming from me, but I...
Friend.
hello again. Or maybe you'd just like to talk a little.
Oh god, did I lock myself out of this quest? No. Alright. Hate to do it. Hate to do it again, but damn it. We just keep fucking it up. Shit! It's fine. I probably didn't even actually have to go here. I'm really just, like, absolutely failing here. Alright. Let's go here. And then we'll actually just sell it to him. We'll try and persuade him, and if he doesn't do it, we'll just sell it. Because I would like to get my 50 sovereign back. I don't care if I get more. If I do, cool. If I don't, fine. Here's my question.
Why are you smiling like that? You look suspiciously like the cat that swallowed the pigeon.
Hell yeah.
What?
I look like the cat that swallowed the canary.
I once had a very large cat, but not my point. My point is, why are you smirking?
You were watching her with great interest, I might add. In fact, I believe you were enraptured.
She's our leader. I look to her for guidance.
Oh, I see. So what guidance did you find in those swaying hips? Hmm?
No. I wasn't looking at, you know, her hind...
Goofy as fuck. Alright. We already heard him talk about the booty. Otherwise, we would listen again. But alright, can we save first so we don't fuck this up again for like a third time?
You. You'll settle for a handshake, won't you? Maybe a kiss on the forehead, eh?
No matter dwarf, we mention you.
Well, he's a personal friend, and... Yes. What about 50 sovereigns? That's a good... That lyrium is not worth more than 45 sovereigns. I'm giving you done and done. You have your gold,
There you go.
and I have my lyrium. Everyone's happy. Out of curiosity, do you know why this lyrium took so long to get here?
Because there's a fucking blight.
Dwarves and their politics. Always causing
Also,
trouble.
politics.
How's the situation now?
Why don't you go to Orzammar and find out for yourself?
Ah, I see. Well, I just wanted to know if I should expect another late delivery.
Why do you need all this lyrium?
Well, mages need lyrium for spells and things. Nothing you'd know about.
I want to know. I'm curious and I saved you.
Yes, however, you'll forgive me if I choose to withhold some information. I'm sure you have far better things to worry
Oh yeah, we did do this. Cool. Well, we did it. So there's that. Thank God. Well, alright. There's that. This is back to the beginning? Yeah. I feel like these are all just really hard bosses. They're like the equivalent of, what's it called? I'm also gonna click all these. Oh, good. Never mind. I'm not gonna click all those. The data battles in Kingdom Hearts. I feel like that's what those are the equivalent of. They're just extra bosses that are super hard for no reason.
Do you think the tower is ever going to get back to what it was, Wynne?
I don't know. A great number of people died. It will be difficult to imagine rebuilding, with that cloud hanging over everything for many years to come.
Do you think you'll be there? To help rebuild, I mean, once this is all over with.
I cannot say. Even if I survive this blight, I am a very old woman, Alistair.
Why? Because of some grey hair? You are a formidable woman, Wynne. You could see that it happens.
I think you overestimate the number of years I have left. But perhaps you were right. Or perhaps the memories of what happened there will be too strong for me to face.
I have a hard time believing that.
Well, it's good to have someone that believes in me, so...
Let's get
now,
started.
If I could only feel the same way myself, that would be something.
Damn. That's crazy. Alright, now we will go... I should have just gone to fucking Orzammar. Why did I do that? Oh no. And I have to fight some stuff. Oh no, I don't. I just have to talk to this guy.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old
Every
Tegrick
time I
can
see
keep the scout.
Tegrin, I think of
Find Ribbon
Tegrity
in arms,
Farms
dwarven
from South Park. Sure. Sure. Yeah, we'll just buy those and be done with it. I really should have just gone to Orzammar instead of here, but... Can I still? I mean, I can just run here, not worry about it. God, it's a long way though.
Another victory for the Regent at Larkus Valley, so everyone is saying.
I don't know what that means. Alright. Let's do this.
Show some pity for a poor old man.
It used to drive me nuts when I'd click the wrong shortcuts.
That I'm a Templar, right?
I believe what I heard was that you were not, in fact, a Templar. You were trained
I
as
agree.
one before you became a Grey Warden.
It's awful.
That's right.
And I do it all the
But
time.
I still have all the abilities of one, of course. That doesn't make you nervous.
Should it? I am no
Right?
apostate.
Should it? What was this?
Perhaps you should be directing this question at
Thought she said, I am no
She claims not to
prostate.
be afraid of me, or anything, really. But you've had more experience with the Templars than her. I know how mages can sometimes...
The Templars serve a function, and a necessary one. If what has happened at the tower proves anything, it is that we mages can be dangerous, even to ourselves.
That's one way of looking at it.
And regardless, you seem like a decent enough young man. If you decide to slaughter me out of hand, I'm sure you would at least inform me first, no?
Oh, sure. Count on it.
Alright. What a pleasant conversation. Alright. We are going to go talk to what's her name? There's a couple people that we need to talk to. Time to tell Rogic that you're done with that side of the bargain. So that is here. Back this way. I don't know what telling him's gonna do. It's like, hey. By the way. Oh yeah, I can also talk to her.
Hello, how can I... It's you! And it's been, well, quite a while.
I'm so
Enough time
excited.
to get to the circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they said.
First Enchanter Irving accepted you for study.
Ancestors, bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been
She's
a
so
dwarven
cute.
observer in the circle since your Relden in the 13th century. I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books, tuition?
Mages need every ally they can get.
Then I should go before my parents come looking for me. If you ever go to the circle again, maybe I'll see you there.
She's so cute. She's so cute. I love her. She is pretty fantastic. Alright, so now we need to go here, right? To Dusttown? To tell our drug dealer that we dealt the drugs, right? That is our next step. Where's he at? Hey, friend. We did your thing.
Well, if it isn't my new best friend. You make it to the tower yet?
Yeah, package delivered, as promised.
I must say I wasn't sure I'd see you back here.
Well, I did your drug thing.
That was 10 sovereigns we agreed to, right?
Don't you try to cheat me.
I don't cheat, so don't go making accusations. Now, are you gonna take the 10, or do my boys have to get involved?
Oh my god. Whatever, I just want this done.
Really enjoyed doing business with you, friend. Come back anytime.
Great. So I did a drug deal. Fantastic. Hate to see it. Okay, so Orzammar is clear. Oh my god. I know that there's probably more stuff that I could do. This Camen's Lament is going to haunt me for the rest of fucking ever, and I just know it. I don't think I have 12 love letters. I definitely don't have 15 toxin extract samples. I have 5. Love letters, I have 6. So I'll probably get those later on, right? Find 5 scrolls of Banastor. Banastor? Banana? Scroll. Okay, I have 4. Where the fuck is the 5th one? It's not gonna tell me. Unbound. The notes you've acquired from dead or terrified adventurers points to an ancient evil. This, I don't want to do that. Flemeth's Grimoire, we could try and do, but the dragon's gonna be difficult. Some of those fetch quests are so hard to finish, right? Chaos is allowed an apprentice. Find all of his notes. And those are probably the things that we have to fight. And then the Blackstone Irregulars. Oh yeah. I can do that. Deliver the notices of appreciation to 5 hooded couriers in Denerim. Damn it! That I probably can't do that actually yet. If there's more to Denerim. Deliver 4 letters. I don't know which ones of these I've done. Lake Calenhat, I don't think I've done. Maybe I have. The Blight. Speak to Arleman when you're ready to leave for Denerim. So that's when we're gonna, I assume, come back and unlock more things. I am guessing I don't want to do that yet, right? Would that be an accurate statement? Seems kind of like it. Yeah, okay. Well. I guess if that's the case, then I don't know. What more do we really have to do today? I'm wondering how long the rest of the DLCs are. If they're short enough to finish. Because that was... It was about as short as I expected.
Anything for my favoriteest mage ever.
It seems you and our fearless leader are inseparable these days.
Correct.
Joined at the hip, almost.
That's a bit of an overstatement, don't you think?
Well then, now that you're in an intimate relationship, you should learn about where babies really come from.
Shut up.
I know the chantry says you dream about your babies, and the good Fade spirits take them out of the Fade and leave them in
Oh
your
my
arms.
god.
But that's not true. Actually, what happens is that when a girl and a boy really love each other...
Andraste's flaming sword, I know where babies come from.
Do you? Do you really?
I certainly hope so.
Oh, all right then. Oh, look, you're all red and mottled. How cute.
You did that on purpose.
Now, Alistair, why would I do such a thing?
Because she's
you're wicked.
goofy.
That frail old lady act, I'm so not fooled. I'm onto you now.
She's incredible. I'm obsessed with her. She's great. Alright, so I'm thinking... Here's the thing. What else do we really have to do? The forest, we're ignoring. These, I feel like we can still do later. These, we can do later. These we can also do later. This one, I feel like we can do later. The circle I'm not worried about. Like, is it a point of no return to where I shouldn't do it? You know? Do the companions first. Okay. That means that I have to go fight Flemeth. And I know that Flemeth is a fucking dragon. I don't want to do it. But after that, you're going to move on, looks like? Okay. Dear Flemeth, take warriors. How many companion quests have you done overall? Not very many, I don't think. Or like talking with them to get more. Jesus, we got in a fight. We could go back to camp and talk to them, but I think that I don't have any talks for them right now. Fucking hell, what is that? Yeah, I feel like we don't... Oh, that didn't work very well. I feel like we don't have that much left. You know? At least before we move on. I'll check and see. Yeah. I mean, I guess we could probably stand to talk to our companions. I would definitely give out gifts too. Oh, yeah. That's true. All right. So let's... I don't want to travel this way anymore. Immediate regret. Let's not get in a second fight. And then we'll go to camp. And we'll give out some gifts. And then we'll take a bunch of warriors and we'll go do this. Camp. Yeah, I think that there are a lot of gifts that I need to give out right now. Do I have any for you? Lord knows. I can't not pet him. I'm sorry. Alright. I don't know who Rigby is, but... Other. Alrighty. Let's pull up the gift guide. I guess I could do it on my phone. Well, I don't know where my phone is. Actually, I need to grab my phone to do that. Because it's easier that way. If I can find it, where do I want to go? I found it. Alrighty. I have returned. And we will check gifts. Because it feels like we should. Alright. Okay, the last thing I looked up on my phone is the thing that just says Dragon Age Warden's Keep length? Question mark? Okay, Dragon Age gifts origins. Alrighty. Is this cheating? Gears of War collection headed to PS5. I could not give less of a shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, fandom. Alrighty then. Totem, Sten. I don't know why that's where I started, but totem.
I am impressed. My thanks.
Okay, black runestone. Alistair. My baby. Black runestone.
Is that for me?
Yes, we're already so in love. It's insane.
Wow. Wow.
I love him, but it almost sounds inauthentic. He's like, wow. And it's like he's an avocado. Thanks. That's Alistair.
Unexpected. Thank you.
Portrait of a goose girl.
Unexpected. Thank you.
Brilliant. Silver Sword of Mercy.
Oh, how dear of you.
Aww.
Thank you so much.
Steel symbol. Live action Alistair played by Owen Wilson. Please, God, no. What did I say? Oh, yeah. Legacy White Sheer. Ogren, who I haven't really given anything to except for alcohol.
That looks fine indeed.
Okay, is that all we have? Grey Warden hand puppet. Songbook. I don't think any of the rest of them are a thing. Wow. I hate it. It's awful. Horrendous. Okay, inspired. Everyone is happy.
Something you need, my dear?
No. I have some questions.
Of course.
Do I? Okay, I do, apparently. What changes about you after the joining?
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
You've been a Grey Warden longer than I have.
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see."
Okay. He wouldn't tell you?
Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret. It's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder.
What is
I thought
a
I was
larder?
starving.
Like a
I'd slurp down every
closet,
dinner like it was
kitchen,
my last.
pantry?
My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look
Gravy
up,
sounds great.
the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
So it was a joke?
More like an initiation. They all went through it too. Oh.
Okay.
And then
Butter
the
churn.
nightmares.
Wild.
Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
Nightmares. Yes, I know what you mean.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare.
Not me. We have all the
Others have
nightmares.
trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
Jesus. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live.
Fantastic. What?
The taint. It's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in
Holy
battle
shit.
waiting. It's tradition.
So I'm gonna die.
We are all going to die.
Wow.
When Duncan told me, I was angry. He put
Yeah,
his
that's
hand on my
crazy.
shoulder
They just
and
don't
said
tell you
this.
that.
It's not how you die that's important. It's how you
It's how you live.
And you
Damn.
wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. And there you have it.
Seems a high price to pay.
I suppose it is.
Jesus.
We're the only ones who can stop the Blight, however. Is there a price too high to pay for that? You know, Duncan... He started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted.
Jesus.
I just
now I'm
wish there
sad.
was something worthy of him.
He will be remembered, as will the others. It's the only
Ending
comforting
the Blight
option.
should make this all worthwhile, right?
I hope. We're just gonna talk to people for a little bit.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That
Thank
is
you.
unexpected.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So will you tell me now why you were caged?
I caged myself.
Jesus.
A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
Nicest Sten will ever be. He's like, you're fine. I tolerate you. I'm like, oh my god, thank you. What do you mean by a weak mind?
That is complicated.
He's not usually
I told you
complicated.
before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
What happened to the other Kunari?
I am told no others survived.
Jesus.
I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke, I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
That's scary. What did you do?
I searched for it, and when that failed, I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
I have to find it. And then?
I killed them. With my bare hands.
That's very Sten-coded.
I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
It's only an object, Sten. You could get another sword.
Do your people have no souls as we know them? Convenient for you. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad.
Well, now I have
was
to find
die
his
wielding
sword.
it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Couldn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Well, shit. Where'd you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Well, we should go there. We'll find
Perhaps
it.
those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
I have to find it now.
You called. As you wish.
Okay, so there's a quest that we have.
Something I can help with?
I don't think there's anything that we need to talk
What's
about.
on your mind?
You were a traveling minstrel. Do you have tales to share?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Know any stories from Orlais?
Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Orlais.
That sounds interesting.
A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods.
Jesus.
Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield the sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot.
Continue, please.
Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney. but Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered.
Did she win the tourney?
Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she
Not a
came
grand
face
melee.
to face with the knight Kaleva in the grand melee. Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed.
Oh no.
Kaleva declared the previous competitions
Let
invalid.
her fight.
A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious, for he had lost to a woman and was now being shamed. Blinded by his
Dog,
rage,
it's fine.
he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman," cried he, and slit her throat.
I was hoping for a happy ending.
The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized
God,
Aveline's skill
that's
and
intense.
bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Olay so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death. And to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier.
Dang. You know any Ferelden legends? We're
I
just
know
gonna keep
one,
talking to her.
told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled
I've
to the
definitely
bone.
heard of Flemeth.
Maybe you have heard of Flemeth?
Yes, I've heard of Flemeth.
Ferelden mothers scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth.
Yeah.
They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you.
Huh. Flemeth was once beautiful?
Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous as the sea. When she came of age, she came to the attention
Is
of
this the
Lord
same
of
Flemeth? I
Haever,
feel like it is.
Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him. Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love.
Aw, she had a storied past before you met her, right?
Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the
She has very
Kokari
sparkly
wilds
eyes.
with the Chasing tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her. But when Flemeth and Osen entered Haever, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes.
Damn.
Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar. But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth. Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle ran red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men.
Jesus.
The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many Chasing men, and with their help, begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds.
Tell me about Darkspawn?
Chantry law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn.
Damn.
In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their
Does
pride,
she not know
they thought their magics invincible
that
and
Flemeth
imagined that they were
is
greater
Morgan's
than the
mother?
Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin, and it is with the sin that they tainted the Golden City, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris. Which one?
Do I need to sit through all of these?
I know a little about your people, but I may be misinformed, and I would hate to offend you.
This is why we must learn more about each other.
I have heard a little about how the elves gained their freedom from the Tevinter Imperium. When Andraste began her exalted march against the Imperium, the elves joined her cause to fight their masters. The great elven leader, Shatan, born in captivity, rose up to lead his people. He foresaw a future where the elves were free. Shatan was killed when Andraste was betrayed, but the elves continued to fight, eventually breaking free of the Imperium. The elves claimed the Dales in the south and settled there in a land of their own.
The humans, it didn't last.
The elves lived in the Dales for centuries. They resurrected the worship of their elven gods and would allow the building of no chantry. This angered the chantry, and the hostility between the two factions finally broke out in open war. The chantry says the elves struck first, but I do not know whether to believe it. The chantry declared a holy exalted march against the elves, named for Andraste's similar march against Tevinter. During the exalted march of the Dales, the elven cities were sacked, and the elven state completely dissolved. Some of the elves bitterly accepted their fates and surrendered to human rule, living in the human cities as second-class citizens. But others, still fiercely proud of their heritage, refused to bow to the humans, and instead became homeless wanderers. They were the elves of the Dales, the Dalish.
What do you know about Andraste?
Andraste was the Maker's
We're
chosen.
almost there.
The Maker had long since abandoned the world when the sound of her singing turned his ear. Beauty, grace, and wisdom enraptured him, and he offered to take her
She
from
sings
the
a lot.
flawed world to become his divine bride. But Andraste had an earthly husband and would not forsake him. Instead, she beseeched the Maker to return to his people once more. So earnest was her plea that the Maker was moved and promised that he would create a paradise on earth if all abandoned their false gods and turned once more to him. And this is why Andraste began her exalted march on the idolaters of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker granted her his powers with which to smite her enemies. Andraste brought the Imperium to its knees, and her victories converted many to the worship of the Maker.
How did Andraste die?
Alas, it was the frailties of men
she is
that
a great source of
betrayed
lore.
and killed Andraste. Her earthly husband, Maferath, a chieftain of the Alamari tribes himself, grew jealous as his wife's popularity
Of course it was a
and influence
man.
overshadowed his own. She was also revered as the Maker's betrothed, and Maferath began to see their own bond waning in significance as Andraste became ever more devoted to the Maker. Out of envy and spite, Maferath made a pact with the Archon Hysarian of Tevinter, allowing his beloved Andraste
Never trust
to
a
be
man.
ambushed and captured. Andraste was
kidding.
burned at the stake in Minrathous, the capital of Tevinter.
She was burned at the stake? But Tevinter has a chantry, doesn't it?
The Tevinter Chantry claims that in Andraste's last moments, Hysarian's heart softened, and he heard the voice of the Maker telling him to end her suffering. He plunged his sword into her heart, and as her blood washed over his hands, he became one of the faithful. Dissenters said that the Archon only converted because he could not stem the tide of Andraste's cult, and was forced to do so to stay in power. We will never know for sure.
Let's just move on.
Something I can help with?
She good? Okay.
What say you?
Can you teach others to be an assassin?
I could teach others, but not yourself.
It's wildly different
First, I would need someone who
conversations.
has training as a rogue. That is, unless you would care to spend the years it takes to gain the fundamentals. But if there should be such a person who desires this training, yes, by all means.
Okay, so
send
we
them to
can't.
me. The
Is
crows are
basically
already
the
furious, no?
point.
I shall enjoy tweaking their nose further.
Oh, I unlocked assassin specialization.
What say you? By all means.
Tell me a little about your adventures.
My
Your adventures.
I'm hardly an old man just returned from across the
Yes,
ocean.
but you've
am I?
done a lot.
Should I shake my fist at nearby children while I talk about the good old days?
You certainly talk like you've had adventures.
Falling down a flight of stairs is an adventure. Falling into someone's bed, also an adventure. I am assuming what you're looking for are professional anecdotes. Let's see, my second mission ever for the Crows was a bit intriguing. I was sent to kill a mage who had been meddling in politics.
Meddling. The crows were willing to anger the circle of Magi?
In Antiva, nobody is too important to escape the reach of the Crows. They've killed kings and queens. That is simply how it is. As it turned out, the mage in question was quite a delightful young woman. Long, divine legs, as I recall. I caught her in a carriage on her way to escape to the provinces. After I killed her guard, she got down on her hands and knees and begged for her life. Rather aptly, I might add. So I joined her in the carriage for the night and left the next morning.
She didn't try to kill you?
Well, yes, twice, actually. Then she decided to try and use me instead. The woman had actually convinced me to speak to the Crows on her behalf. What
Interesting.
can I say? I was young and foolish at the time. Then,
Yeah.
as I was kissing her goodbye to return to Antiva City, she slipped on the threshold and fell backwards out of the carriage.
Jesus.
Broke her neck. Shame, really, but at least it happened quickly.
Holy shit. So you didn't actually kill her?
Not actually, no. I was a bit unimpressed by the development at first.
Holy shit.
Then I found out that she had told the driver to take her to Janellen instead. She had planned to lose me in the provinces. I would have looked very foolish to the Crows. As it was, my master was very impressed that I had done such a fine job of making
Oh
it
my
look
god,
like
the
an
more I
accident.
learn about him, the more I
The
realize
circle of
he
Magi
was terrible
unaware
at
of
being a
foul
crow,
play,
which
and
is
everyone
good.
was happier all around.
Except for the mage.
I suppose, but she was dead. She didn't need to be happy. It was after that when I learned that one needn't let a pretty face go to your head. Professionalism was key. That's my moral of the day, you see.
A wise lesson to learn.
And one that not everyone learns, I'm sad to
That's
say.
valid.
But that's enough tale spinning from me for the moment. Talking about the mage has made me a bit nostalgic, I'm afraid. Ah, the good old days.
Cool. He approves. Zev's like, I didn't want to do this. I'm sure as hell not going to be good at it. Valid. Morgan. I haven't talked to her in a hot
await
minute.
Your command.
I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Is Flemeth really what she seems to be?
Well, that depends, does it not?
A dragon?
What does she seem to be?
A powerful Maleficer?
You mean, is she truly the Flemeth of legend and story?
Yes.
Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
I'm more interested in the truth.
I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide.
Should we
whether or
try
not
and
is the
fight
truth,
Flemeth? Because we're
if
going to
you
have to
desire.
eventually. That sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful. A fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
Just how long ago is this?
Many centuries, before this land was even named Ferelden. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband.
Interesting.
And Conabar the jealous lord, who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power
That's
in exchange
crazy.
for his lovely wife. and Osen agreed.
He sold his wife to another man?
Life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement.
Interesting.
All would have been well had Lord Conobar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead.
Damn.
Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
So she truly loved Osen then?
That was not the point. Conobar had no honor, so she would not have him.
Fair.
Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Damn. She never invaded, or he never defeated her?
The truth of the matter is that there was never an
Damn.
invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the
Nothing at all.
Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against
Jesus.
his own people.
You said
and
everything's
later
wrong.
Claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero.
That's
Flemeth was
wild.
only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
The legend tells of Flemeth having many daughters.
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Why would she refuse to speak of them?
The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts.
Jesus.
It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one.
I just stopped talking
Perhaps
to people.
one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well.
An interesting story, thank you.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
My mother died a long time ago.
Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
Okay, so she approves. So, for companions, we have the sword. I want to find the sword very badly.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good
Thank
to have
you.
you along on the road.
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have...
You have any gifts? I don't think you do. Oh, you do. Are these just generic gifts? Let me find out. They seem a little like generic gifts. Well, no, maybe not. I should probably buy all of these, right? I mean, it seems like I should. Let's see. I have all of the space for them. Let's see. I'm just looking to see if these are just general gifts. Seems like these are just normal ones. I can't tell. Yeah. Seems like. I love how there's just a shit ton of these. A chastity belt is crazy. That's wild. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Is get lost. No.
Yes.
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 All right. Where the hell was I gonna go? The docks. We'll go to the docks and see if we can find anything. See what's happening. But... Sorry if that bugs anybody. That I just like cracked my knuckles, but sack. Probably nothing in here. Wouldn't it be crazy if it was just there? Landmark boat.
This should be easy enough.
A distinctive landmark, but otherwise unremarkable at this time. Great. I want to get my bones cracked, but I'm not allowed. Oh.
Isn't that the point? We could all be...
Ugh, I feel like I have to do these. Which is just more friggin' side quests, but...
Figments of someone else's
Good to see you again.
Exactly. You, I, everything. All a dream.
What are they talking about?
It was amusement. Some being of cosmic power. Sublime, enlightened beings. Cosmic power.
What are they? Are they on drugs?
They thought of all this grit, all the war. They bloody thought of boils. I got a boil the size of your nose on my big toe, and some beings are enjoying this.
Wild.
Disturbed, sick bastards, if you ask me. Ahem. I still maintain they're more enlightened than that.
Goofy.
If I ever come across one of them, I'll give them a what for.
So, somewhere...
Rest the souls of all, Templar and Mage, who gave their lives defending the Circle. May they find peace at last.
I can't interrupt him. Probably shouldn't interrupt him.
Welcome back, youngster. Looking to go across to the tower?
You got your boat back?
Gregor came by, said I could have Lissy back. He seemed sad and tired.
I should go.
Well, I'll be here.
I don't know if it's actually here at all. Well, that guy just disappeared into thin air. Did I bring him with me? Yeah.
You called.
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Actually, never mind.
Very well.
I wanted to discuss something you
then.
mentioned.
Then I suggest we move on.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. Let's go.
As you wish.
Because they said that it was here, I feel. Maybe in here? The spoiled princess? We'll see. Because I think that he said it was Lake Callanhead. Hello.
Yes?
I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars. Ugh.
All right. Let me take a look. What? This is
Well,
terrible.
now I feel like an asshole out of
My
nowhere.
beloved.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Sorry. Chest. Hi. Leather gloves. Great. Not what I needed.
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today? It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister.
Goofy.
She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak, Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling in. The name stuck. That's the story.
Okay.
Of course. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
I feel like I'm trying to find things. I think I'm in the wrong place, but... I don't know. You're in the right area. The quest is just in a stupid place. Is it these guys? No. I mean, the boat feels important, but it's not. Can I talk to this guy? No. Hello?
Back off! I was here first.
Okay. What are you doing? I'm not gonna cut to the chase.
Knife ears. I wasn't bothering nobody, and I was here first.
You're surrounded by corpses.
They're mine.
That's
Not
weird.
Literally, you understand? They're not my bodies. I mean, I only got one, and I'm not dead or nothing. But I was here first.
Sir, just answer some questions and I'll leave you alone.
All right, if it'll make you leave my spot quicker.
What happened here?
Dunno. Could have been Darkspawn. Probably was. Could have been bandits, though.
This guy's an
Doesn't
ass.
matter, really. They're just as dead no matter what did it.
Has anyone else been here?
Now, how much would that bit of information be worth?
You are I might not kill you if you tell me.
Good enough.
Thank
I
you.
knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables.
Like swords?
He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already.
So swords.
His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me.
Squirrely.
But I said it anyway.
I want a squirrel. From Willy Wonka. Does he own this land?
No, that's some
No, he just...
freeholder or other.
You got
He
got,
just sold me
friend.
the looting rights. I'm not building a house here or nothing. He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now.
Well...
If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him.
Will it? Okay, so now we have to go to Orzammar. Is this going to be a nightmarish, like, fetch quest type thing? Because kind of seems like it. That was also a stupid place for him to be, for the record. It's not too bad. Okay, good. Do I have to fight a dragon? Because not really into the whole fighting dragons thing. I mean, here's the thing. Flemeth is going to be difficult no matter what I do, I'm pretty sure. No fighting dragons. Thank God. Farron, the scavenger. Farron was heading to Orzammar and is likely there now. He's probably not here. He's actually in the Frostbacks. Thank you for telling me, because I would have run around all of Orzammar. This is what I mean by gentle backseating is cool with me. So if you know that it's going to make my life easier...
Why do you keep looking at me like that, mage?
I beg your pardon. I didn't mean to stare.
Show some pity
I've
for
never
a
seen a
poor old
Kunari
man.
before.
You can blink once in a while. I'll still be here.
Goofy as fuck. Piss me the fuck off. That's what I'm saying. Alright. Farron! Hello! Have you been here the whole time?
So, you're back, I see.
Oh yeah, we've
What
talked
can
to
I
him,
do for you?
apparently. We would like to have a word with you.
Word? With me?
Yes.
Where is my sword?
He said,
don't know
cut
what you
to the
mean, sir."
chase. Where's my sword? I'd give it to him if I were you, Farron.
I don't have it. I swear by Andraste's knickers. I sold it on the way here.
Did he actually, or is he bullshitting? That's awfully convenient.
It's true. Maker, please, you have to believe me. If I had it, I'd give it to you. I sold it to a dwarf in Redcliffe. name of Dwyn.
I can't go to Redcliffe, can I? Wait, Dwyn? I know him.
He's the one who has the sword, I promise you. Said he was a collector.
We'll see.
You can, just not the castle. Brilliant. I'm not gonna kill the guy, because he hasn't done anything wrong. I'm gonna look at what... 12 cunning. We don't have that. How do we not have that? Hell yeah. Okay, what else? Oh, you still have. Well. Okay, so let's do that then. Since we're outdoors, we can fast travel. Not the castle, but we can go to the village. That's helpful, for sure. What the fuck is this? Can we just leave?
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in.
Wow, Darkspawn, you don't say.
Right, Darkspawn. We killed a whole band of them on the way up from Lothering. We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
What's the message
We
about?
saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him.
I see. Well, good luck with that.
Thanks. We're heading out. Stay safe.
Like, I don't know. What was the quest? Was there a quest? Did I fuck it up? That's so funny. I mean, I also just saved, so that was stupid of me. All right, we keep going. This is me yelling, doing a 5-minute break though. Word, thank you. I'll wrap it up. Zach's yelling at me that he's about to play a game. This game absolutely suffers from side quests that you completely forget about. Yeah, no, for real. I think he's listening to me yell at him. Thanks, Zach, for telling me. So Zach's about to play a game called Death Trips, and I've been yelling at him to play it because it's a really fun horror game. So I'm very excited about it. Honestly, we're not necessarily at a stopping point, but we are. So as long as we don't go to the castle, we'll be fine, right? So we can go, yeah. This way? This seems like a good place to go.
Your efforts are greatly appreciated.
Brilliant. Not where I needed to go. Fantastic. Oh, I unlocked an achievement. Mercenary. Alright. It's not here. J for journal. Companions. Sword of the Bearsad. Yeah, I talked to him already. He's probably not in the Chantry, right? I don't know why it didn't update. Why didn't that quest update, you know? Oh, shit.
Yes. All right.
I'm accidentally doing this, too.
This is terrible. My beloved.
I hate that I'm doing this. All right, well, let's turn this in.
Your efforts are greatly appreciated.
He did say Redcliffe, right? Yeah, I thought he did. I was pretty sure he did. Oh, Dwyn's home. Duh. Oh, this guy. This guy. I did not like him. What if you had killed him in the beginning? Because, like, I was gonna fight him at one point. This fucking guy, he's an asshole.
Celebrate or whatever you have to do.
What if I'd killed him? Damn, I'm glad I didn't kill him. Shit out of luck. Really? I'm looking for the Kenari sword you bought.
Now, why would you be interested in that?
I'll buy it. I don't care.
You know, Farron didn't mention the giant took himself alive.
Why don't you give up the sword and we'll name your price?
6 sovereigns.
I mean, listen, that's fine. What if...
3. Final offer.
All right.
Pleasure doing business and all that.
I'm fine with it.
In
I
my
have
strong
like
box.
200 of them.
Now, why don't you leave me alone?
I will absolutely leave you alone. I just wanted to get Sten's weapon.
This should be easy enough.
Okay, we're gonna take all of these. Like, if I had killed him, well, I guess I probably would have looted the key off of him and done this crazy type of thing.
As you wish.
All right. Hi, friend. All right. Where is it? Where is it? Am I dumb? Sten sword. Nope. What if I gifted it to the wrong person? It probably wouldn't let me, huh?
Strange.
Yes.
I had almost forgotten it. Completion.
Aww.
Are you sure you are a Grey Warden? I think you must be an Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war.
What will you do now?
My sword is in my hand again. I should put it to use. And I could deliver a much more satisfying answer to the Arishok's question if the Blight were ended. Don't you agree?
So you're staying then?
I am one of the Beresad. I have never abandoned the field with a battle unmet.
I'm glad to have you.
Yes, it isn't every Grey Warden who has her own Beresad.
But I
will
do.
See you reach the Archdemon. Lead the way.
Yay, we did it. We got a skill and some things and whatnot. Let's go.
As you wish.
Well, cool. That feels like a pretty decent stopping place. You made Sten love you. Oh, stop it. That's so cute. Ah, all right. Goofy, which is almost more satisfying than winning the game. That's basically winning the game, right? That's what I'm saying. Lord, I love that. That's brilliant. All right, well, good stuff. Not Zach's stream that I've had open this whole time. I will say that Zach is playing a game that I am excited for. But yeah, before we go, let's F11 this. Let's play some Not. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. All right. Real quick, the daily. Destroy Clarence with lasers.
Ow! Ow!
Listen. The dollars add up, all right? I'm telling you. The dollars do add up. We're going to remove that $1. So our total for us is $8 for the Fillmore Cancer Fund so far. And we will keep doing it. We'll put that on the list. Maybe we'll be... Hello? Is my keyboard like not working? Okay, well, it's fine. I don't think it's my keyboard. I don't know what's happening though. But yeah. I guess in that case, let's see. What are we doing over here? Who's doing things and stuff and whatnot? Let's see. Where do y'all want to go? Ooh! Let's see. Destroying Clarence with lasers. As we should. Actually, here's what we're going to do. I know that we just recently did that. But we're going to read out to Zach because he's playing a game called Death Trips. And if you've never heard of Death Trips, it's so goofy. And it's, oh my God, it's so goofy. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to be doing today. He's been playing a couple of horror games. I don't know what's going to happen after that. We'll see. But yeah, we're going to go over there. Zach's probably in here, like seeing me raid out to him, but it's fine. If you have not met Zach, he's a great person. So he's a good friend and a great person. So please shower him with all of the love. Feel free to copy the raid message, whether you are a sub or not a sub. Feel free to do so. For the next time that we're going live, it will probably be Sunday, maybe. I don't know. We've got a very wrestling-filled weekend. So we'll see. If not Sunday, then we'll do something next week. Next week is WrestleMania stuff, so it's going to be crazy. But yeah. I think that is going to be that. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Don't forget to stay hydrated and take care of yourselves because after all, you are just a houseplant with thumbs. Zach 100% knows I'm about to raid him, but we're going to do it anyway. If you want to scream surprise, feel free. He'll be so surprised, so shocked. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Until next time, see you later, alligators. Bye!